guys, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be like a foresty green smoky eye with two lip options, nude lip and like a dark berry, like a dark burgundy lip. This video is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna try and talk through it so you can understand how I get it, how I get the look and the process and stuff like that. So as you can see, I'm starting on a clean face and I have already did my eyebrows. To start off this look, I wanted to do the eyes first just because we're dealing with black eyeshadow, and if you were to do the base it would just be horrible. The fallout would be ridiculous. What I'm gonna start out with is the base, which is just a dark creamy black eyeshadow. This doesn't have a name. This is kind of old. I have two of these, but this is like a creamy base, and when you're doing a smoky eye, it's really good to have that base so the eyeshadow can stick to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply this one eye at a time, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. Oh, and sorry if you hear outside noises, it's because my window's open because I gotta get some air in here. And honestly, for this one, I'm not going to go too crazy with the black just because I want the green to show up. Okay, the finger is fine because it warms up the pigment. And now that you're blending it out with your finger, you can start to move up just a little bit just to get the edges blended out. Don't forget the outer corner. So I think you can it's interchangeable. You can use a synthetic brush or you can use your finger. I did this look many a time, smoky eye looks with the synthetic brush. I haven't used my finger, but I'm starting to dig the way the finger is blending out this base. Sorry, you can't see. I'm just using a mirror more close up. I think I might go in with this one just because this has both the green and the gold aspect that I'm looking for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a synthetic brush and pack this on top of the black base that we just did. These can, as you can see, these can be used wet and dry, but the first time I did it, I used it wet and it came out fairly nice. But I think I'm gonna try it dry and see what I get. If I don't like it, then I'm just gonna go over it with it wet. This doesn't seem to have too much fallout. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on my eye so you can see what I'm doing. Hope this helps you. Tap off the excess and then pack. And you want to take it not all the way to the inside of the eye, but just so you cover all the base. And then you want to leave a little bit of the darkness out of the black base out there, because we're going to go in just with a little bit of black to give it that smoky effect. Now I'm really liking this. I thought I wouldn't like it over just the black cream base, but I'm really enjoying this. So you want to pack most of your color on the inside and the middle. You just want to pat. You don't want to swipe. You don't want to blend the color. You just want to pat it on, because if you blend or swipe, you're going to pick up the black. You're going to pick up the black into the green, and it'll get all dark and muddy. So just pack the color on, because this is a, like I said, this is a cream base. So there's no need to swipe. Just pat. And this color is so nice. Okay. Next, we're going to go with our black. And I'm going to take this color from Urban Decay in Crave. Don't worry about this. This color right here. And you want to use just a little bit. You don't want to go overboard, just because things can get crazy. We're going to take a small, like, rounded brush like this. If it will zoom in like this, or you can take kind of like a pencil brush like this, but this one's a little too dense and I don't think it would blend out as how I would want it. So we're literally just gonna dip. We're gonna dip our brush one time into the Crave, and we're just gonna smoke out the edge. It starts to look crazy. We're gonna go in with transition shades. So we're gonna dip just like this. Literally not even a lot on the brush. And we're just gonna smoke this out. You just wanna pat. Don't worry if it looks messy. You just wanna add a little bit of dimension right here on the outer corner. So literally I tried to swirl and it just started to get a little bit muddy. So what I'm going to do is just pat. And because the way of the brush, it's already like airbrushing it out. So I'm just patting this in the corner. So literally that's it that I'm doing for the black, and it's already starting to come together. Like I said, the intensity is really up to you. It looks a little crazy now just because I'm like stamping the black on. I just don't want it to be ridiculous. So and you just kind of want to wing it out just a tad. And we're done with the black. So next we're gonna take a fluffy brush like this one, and the shade we're gonna go in, if you can see right here, we're gonna follow what the color of my crease is, and we're just gonna go over that. Okay, we're gonna go on with the color Puree, which is from the Sweet Peach palette. It's this one right here. We're gonna go in with Puree, and we're gonna blend out the crease. And it's okay if the edge of that black mixes in, because that's kind of what we want, so it blends all together. So we'll take a little bit more of Puree, and you want to diffuse this area and then tie it in. Now when you're working with green, it's depending on what green you use, Now this green calls for warmer transition colors, but if I was using this green in here, I feel like it would work better with cooler colors. Okay, and now that I've blended out that black as much as I'd like, I'm gonna go into the other side. So as always, you want to start with a little and then add on. Because you want your transition to blend out both colors. You don't want it to just blend out one. You want it to be blended all together. We're going to take another fluffy brush. We're going to take another fluffy, clean, fluffy brush. Like so. It's clean, and we're going to blend out that transition color's edges. So you can see where the edge is. You can see where the edge of the transition color is in the brow. So we're just gonna blend it out just a little, just so it's unified in its application. So you can see the difference of a blended transition to a not blended transition. It's more harsh than it is here. All right, and we are done with the eyes for now. My camera cut off because it was overheating and my eye keeps watering, so all we did was add some lashes, which you're sure you know what lashes these are. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bronzer going. This is completely up to you. I think I'm just gonna stick it back here instead of bringing it all the way to the front. So yeah, and that gives my face more structure, bringing it back here instead of bringing it, you know, all the way down, which I kind of started doing my blush like this, and then I was just like, hey, you know, why don't I just get bronzer? And so yeah, we're just gonna take it back here towards the tragus part of the ear. Oh yeah, just a little chit chat part of about my piercing. As you can tell, my lip has gone down tremendously. Like there's like no swelling at all. So the post is extremely long. Like I've had one too many experiences already with my top teeth getting hooked on the flat part of the post. One time it did really hurt, and then the rest it was just like scary because I'm just like, oh, like I can't open my mouth. Okay, so now I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of blush, like just a little bit to add a little bit more color. My eye is literally watering ridiculously at this point, and I'm not understanding why. So we're gonna take just the tiniest bit of blush and just warm up the face, or add a little color back into my face. I'm just gonna take a small shader brush like this. If you can see, it's a synthetic brush, and we're gonna go in with first Puree. Well, we can do Puree, and then we're gonna do another color. I'm just gonna. I should have put eyeliner, but I didn't want my eye to be completely closed off. So we're not going to do that. I know it intensifies the look, but I'm not trying to go for like a dramatic eye. Just because we have, like I said, a dramatic lip going with it. So. But hey, to each his own. I'm going to take this like reddish brown shade from this Masquerade palette called Fulani, and it's just like this, and I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna smoke out Puree at the bottom. Let me get a handy dandy mirror, just because you want the same dimension up top as you want at the bottom. Ugh. Now, if you're feeling a little, I think I am going to go in just with a little bit of that Crave eyeshadow underneath, just so it ties in with the, so it completes the eye. And like I said, you want to do just a little bit of this because I would hate to get fallout on all this work. So just blend it all together. Move on to it's the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the color Precious Petals, and this is what the shade looks like. Now I got the more rose goldy one. See, it has pinkish undertones. Don't do too much. We're just going to put it right here. See, it gives us a nice subtle, but it's there. Now this is definitely buildable. Trust me, because I know. It's like we have a glow. You can tell we're glowing, but is it on the inside or is it on the outside? That's where we're at with that. We're just gonna take this underneath the eyebrow and a little over the transition, just to give it that glam feel. See, my nose is running. Then we're going to take this right here where the light hits me, right here in the middle. I don't take it down my nose just because it's a bit much. So I literally put it everywhere the light hits my face, which is right here. Right here on the nose, right here. Normally I would put highlight here, but since I have a healing piercing, I'm not, which is a bummer, but I'm gleaming everywhere else. So the first lip option we've got going on here is my regular nude lip. Now I already showed you the products in previous videos of the nude lip, I think. Have I showed you? Anyway, I think I did. But first we're gonna cancel out the lips. We're gonna take this is my Jordana EasyLiner for lips in the color Coco Loco, which is kind of like a reddy brown, and we're gonna line lips. And then we wanna do one of these to pull the lip liner down. Then we're gonna take this is a Maybelline lipstick. I think it's like in the nudes, like the nude line that they came out with, and this is 920 Nude Lust, and we're going to fill in the inside of the lip. I go over with a mauve type of, because I don't want it to be like this. So I'm using, so this is like a mauve lip gloss, and this is Milani Brilliant Shine lip gloss in the color Mauve Fetish. And we're just gonna do just a little on the bottom and a little on the top, just so we bring it back to my skin tone. Okay, so this is a lip option number 1. This is the nude lip with this nice smoky green eye. Honestly, I think this is like my favorite combo, just because, you know, it's toned down, it's not so like in your face, and it's more like I don't want to say, it's more wearable with the nude lip. So yeah, I am digging the nude lip. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the second lip option. I'm gonna start off with a NYX lip liner pencil in the color Deep Red, and I'm just gonna line the lips. And then I'm gonna go over it. I know people think it's pointless to do lip liner, but really it helps you out. And then I'm just gonna go over it with this black Radiance lipstick. You can tell it's my favorite because it's like down to the nub. I don't have the name for this. I know it's something burgundy, but the number is 5027. So if you look for that number in Black Radiance lip products, you'll find it. And I'm just gonna go over it. So this is the second lip option. I don't know, now that I put the lip color on, I am digging this combo. This look is not for the faint of heart. It's really vampy, really fall. I don't know, like I said, now that I put it on, I'm like, I like it. Like, I like the green with the burgundy. I thought it would look too Christmassy, but actually it's really giving me strong fall vibes. Okay guys, that is it for this smoky green eye and the 2 lip options. I created this look before, but it didn't really turn out the way I wanted, so I thought I'd give it a shot and sit down and film it for you guys, and it came out better than the first time. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Constantly evolving, steadily